Hi, welcome to this day of my adventures, cruising along with some supernatural being. So, remember from other videos I have shared, every single car, every business, every person that you see in this video and all my others are illegally hooked on to illegal eternal devices that have been put in me at birth and throughout life by the corrupt satanics of the Gaumonds, the Walters, the Williams of my very own roots. Them right there, hooked on. They just heard me tell about them. Every single car, every single person. They're able to know when I fart. They're able to know my thoughts. They're able to know. They see everything. They illegally have it for the world. They did illegal porn on me. Every single person guilty for cybercrime. Cybercrime. Every one of you. Cybercrime. You're caught in the airwaves and being connected to me and my Bluetooth that was illegally put in me. So from the time I was born, becoming an illegal government conspiracy, satanic, Charles Manson, cockfighting weirdos, and Donald Walters isn't even my biological father. Sandry Walters' father, Louis Gaumond, she's my sister and my biological birth mother. I'm a product of incest. So over there is where the police seem to like to go have their coffee. So if anybody wants to go where the officers hang out, you need an officer, not a corrupt one, hopefully. You could go over to there and hang out and have your coffee at Ryan Bross Coffee. You see the police officer car over there? And that's where they hang out and they like to have their coffee there. The 929 consistently late. I was not in the store for 15 minutes. That's okay. So every single building, every person, no matter how old they are, they're animals. They're these stupid things right here, all hooked up to the illegal devices in me. Shut down GSL9 on the wheels.co. It will show whoever was last on it connected to me. Every single person illegally hooked up on the devices illegally put in me by the corrupt satanics. From birth, throughout my life, dental work, they do it a lot through the dentist. They also, so I also have an illegal Bluetooth post for my crown, my porcelain crown. Sandy Walters just had to make sure I had put in my mouth in 2003 when I purposely was keeping my tooth out. Just like I purposely wear my single panties, not come fuck me panties. So you see, even her over there with her dogs, she's connected. They're all a part of a big satanic thing throughout life. This one, when you guys say good morning. I didn't know to God. There goes. Every single one. The one over there sitting on the bus stop, he's legally connected to me. Illegally. All of them. Every single person. To illegal computer devices in me. And I am also able to be controlled by the person who operates the computer stuff in me. Yeah. All their lives. Since 1966, and it's 2019 now. Everybody's lives in danger worldwide. They were white, supposedly white citizens, Caucasian citizens in America, who then are going to bring in all the communists that they look down on and the other cultures they actually are racist about. You think they're going to be their big bosses and overtake America and the world. Was that not Charles Manson's idea? Atkins' diet. Mind control. Mind control. Nobody is able to mind control us with all their subliminal things. Now, I let spiritual guidance from the Torah and Buddha and the Bible and other spiritual guidance be able to mind control me. So I don't know exactly. Mind control. The dogs, they also have the devices, and remember, it could be somebody actually in there, and their cameras are on them, and everything else and stuff. Virtual, some of them are virtual characters, animal sex. Everybody walks around with pit bulls. They're not even the real American Staffordshire Terrier. Him, illegally connected to me, he's satanic. He's part of it all. He's trying to misrepresent black and white. With his shoes and socks. It's pretty hilarious. It always has been. So every person, somehow when they're born, they have to be put on where they're connected to me all their lives. They sold my eggs. They sell it live. It's all cyber crime. And then I'm a United States American citizen where we have rights. And there's not one person who does. There's nothing we're able to do in technology and computers, everybody, that doesn't leave a fingerprint. There's nothing. Not one thing. Do you guys know about forensic science? But it doesn't matter. Forensic science don't need to be in computers and technology. It's very hard to erase them. Once they're out there in the airwaves, you push one button. It's your fingerprint from your device. Caught in it all. All your lives. Illegally. Criminals all up in my body. Worrying about what I'm thinking and doing. Because you stole my 3 sons. Is when you went paranoid. The gypsies, the Mexicans, the Japanese, all of them in on it. And what's funniest is these white people that started this with the Charles Manson stuff and way back in the 60s, They can't stand any of you. They're so racist. But now that we're back home in San Diego, we all know how racist the Gaumonds and Walters and Williams are, huh? I embarrassed them by having Sandra White, a Negro, in 7th grade as a friend. Did that embarrass them? Because I'm not racist. They can't stand any of the other races that bowed to them. They can't stand Mexicans, blacks, Filipinos, no other race but their ugly, satanic, Caucasian, incest race. Every person you see, every building you see, every vehicle you see, every animal you see, everything you see, even in the plants, illegally connected to devices, illegally put in me eternal cameras and Bluetooth for people to illegally hook on. Able to know when I fart, able to read my thoughts. Something our body does when we're exhilarating ourselves, crying, yelling, something in our sexual area does something that they think means I'm coming when I'm not coming. And I've had issues my whole life in that area of not even having enough lubricant to develop and produce myself. So whatever this is that they're seeing inside me that supposedly means I'm coming is bullshit. It just must look really pretty, whatever it is that's inside our body. So they like getting me upset where I'm yelling because it makes it do it more. Or I have to exert myself because I have respiratory issues and other things and stuff and pneumonia at this time. So I have to like really exert and push out what I'm saying and stuff. So it's probably doing it right now too. No, I'm not coming. But it'd be really nice if you all put your own eternal camera on your own little things and watched your own whatever it is that you're all watching for years thinking I'm coming when I'm not. Every single person illegally. It went worldwide universal. They made the chaos theory in 66 to apply to me too. It was their plan. Leave me out of the loop. Well, they went around murdering everybody and taking over their lives and making virtual characters out of them and using military things for it all. So we see that we're still waiting for this bus to arrive, huh? Yeah. Now I was not in the store 15 minutes. So one of their buses didn't arrive. And now, as I blogged, as I gave the review, everybody illegally connected to illegal devices put in me without my permission or knowledge. What they do to us when we're in surgery what the dentists do. And in America, at 18, the people who have you on your birth certificate or whatever, yeah, in America at 18, we don't have to have anything to do with them. Nor do they have to really have anything to do with us. So why are all these people in my life, when I had been screaming since 3, to be taken away from them? And now I'm 53. And where are my sons? They had until my children were 18 to make things right, but they never did. So, Donald Walters busted his own cockfighting up out of his own paranoia. You see, it wasn't the sport that anybody had anything to dispute about. It was the fact that through the cockfighting, they did human trafficking, drug trafficking, child slavery, group sex, satanic rituals, illegal aliens. They could put the blood diamonds in the chickens and ship them to America. In the cockfighting chickens. So it's what they really do as cockfighters. They don't just fight chickens and have a nice barbecue and sales. They do child slavery, drag queen stuff, swinger group sex, their murders, drug and human trafficking, all through the cockfighting. Philippines, Mexico, Guam. Yeah, come right there. Wisdom before beauty. When he's supposed to have wearing it on. He's illegally hooked on me. He's of the Satanic, it's obvious. He's illegally hooked on me. They're all posted here on purpose. They're all posted here on purpose. On purpose. It all has to do with me. He's illegally connected and hooked on to everything. He's supposed to be wearing the wisdom before beauty and the owl, and I'm supposed to be for me because I'm a wise old owl. And I'm wise and beautiful. Oh. What? Mr. Bass, you're going to be late still consistently? Let me see. Are you serious? Yeah. They say it's every 15 minutes, but not when they know I'm waiting at the bus stop. You see? So any of you who would be interested in knowing where would I be able to meet myself a nice man-in-law? Well, if he's not corrupt and integrity ones could be over there. You just never know because there's good and bad and everything. But I would highly suggest there to go hang out at and have your coffee. Because you want to be where you want to hang out in the areas of the associations of what you would like to be able to meet. But they're, yeah. So that's where I would. If I wasn't who I am and already taken by my supernatural being God up there, see? I can see him. I would actually be going to hang out there to have my coffee. See if I can meet myself a true man-in-law that's of integrity. And if he was corrupt, I'd have to turn him in. Because he'd be misrepresenting his badge. He would have been one that faked it till he made it. So, yeah, this bus is taking forever. Isn't neat? The white one's an undercover. Now, also, the military, okay? The military, the satanic corrupt military, don't use dog tags. For some reason, some of them. So you got to really look and make sure they're real military, or are they fake? Rebellion ones will have their American flag upside down, and they don't really have dog tags. And they aren't really in the military. If you contact the real military of any of the branches, they won't be able to find them because they're in the satanic corrupt army, where they steal them between 4 and 7 and also Samanize them all and everything else, turn them into satanic weirdos. They were raising the ones that they stole from me to want to chop me up and cook me. Whatever bad things they did to people, they told them it was my fault, and I didn't even know. I don't even know anybody. I've never hung out with anybody. Never mind for females or anything. I'm a bro before a hoe. So everyone, there's not one person you see that isn't illegally connected to the illegal eternal devices in me. I'm known as the girl who saves the world. No. I wasn't here to save anyone. Jesus already came for that. It's an individual thing. Grab onto your own ass and save yourself. Because he's coming. Well, he's already here. When Christ comes, he's not coming sexually. He's arrived and he was already here. He just says, he's in control. Don't worry about it. He sees and hears all. So see, many, because they know I'm doing this, are also going by and taking their vows. They want their 15 minutes of fame in my book, on my videos. It said in 2008 in Ocean Beach, wait till she finds out we're filming her. I said no. Well, I'm so glad that we're able to film this of bus being consistently late. It's the 9:29. Sometimes that one goes flying by me and won't even pick me up. Other times you pull the thing and it falls apart because I'm being shown what they did to people, where they wouldn't really drop them off at their bus stops, and where the thing to pull for stop request is broken. Well, they set up people and towns 5 to 10 years prior before ever putting me there. They tried getting me to go to Hawaii since 1992. Now, what in the hell would the Hawaiians want with me? Well, they all had to do also with the gun deal and drug deals in 92 that was going down with Barrago, that Donald Walters and Don Duffy and all what Dorothy Williams and whatnot was doing. With Barrago, one of the soccer team players, but it really was to take over America. Unfortunately, when Don Duffy handed me one of the guns, I took it to ATF of San Diego and said, what the hell? So every single person you see in this video is connected illegally to illegal devices in me. And they're all getting caught. Every one of them. Every fingerprint. You can get rid of paper trails. You can get rid of a lot of that kind of stuff. You can even take the leaves and cover up your footprints. But you cannot ever escape technology fingerprints. And there is on our scary, 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 scary metro law enforcement over there in the white one. Yeah. They come up on you like 2 barrels of shotguns when you're just sitting there not knowing you're doing anything wrong. Now they're going to give you citations. It costs $280 each unless you go to court and try to fight them. I don't have time for that. So I didn't know I was smoking in a wrong area. And I didn't know I was sitting in a wrong area. I didn't know I was trespassing on my own grounds. Since I am the queen of the universe and the inheritant of it all. But I wasn't even sitting over in the area that I had been with that attitude. I just had really wanted to go over there and sit. No, I didn't know I was trespassing at all. I don't know what the fuck this fucker's doing. He's going to be on Facebook. So what's he doing? What's he doing? What's he doing? What's he doing? You see that? What's he doing? Now, this has been a hell of a lot longer than 14 minutes waiting for a bus. I didn't turn the camera on until later. Plus, the prior bus before that one never arrived. So whenever in my past, if I'm going to college or going to work, I have to leave an hour before anything for their games like this. From Everett, Washington to Richardson, Texas. To here, everywhere. Wherever I've been. So thank God I'm not going anywhere right now. It's really important. We have to really be there on time. Like school or work. Then I'm all stressy. Because I'm responsible. And they're trying to make it look like I just am flipping out. See that girl with her window down? She's illegally cooked onto me. And she thinks she has all kinds of legal rights and everything. And how dare if I had really gone up and put my hand in the window and fucking thumped her head on the steering wheel. But I won't. Vengeance is God's. His eyes are on him. I don't have to do anything. But tell the world. And tell God what all the Satanics are doing to me. And did to me. My whole life. See? He's got his buggy as a target buggy. He thinks he needs everything that he's carrying when all you need is buried clothes on your back. And how did he get that one to work? When its wheels are fixed so you can't take it off the lot. Yeah, they're all coming to do their poses like it's ah. There's the beautiful Coronado Bridge. Oh, well, here they come. The bus is supposed to ever come every 15 minutes, but this one was 30. How nice, huh? How nice to be consistently late when they know I'm riding the bus. So the bus is every 15 minutes, but this was only 30 minutes. There is no second bus before you.